Yeah, I've actually wondered about.
People be telling me like you got to start taking pictures, you got to start doing business drops, and it's like your resume. That's pretty much like a review.
I don't know how to say it.
Reppin', big foot steppin'. Zone 3 section is God flow perfection. Hating on the church like I ain't blessed they section. If we ain't talking money, I got a weak connection. That's on the hood. She said get a bag, so I get it, got it good. Don't complain about my problems, I just put it in a wood. Seen a genie the other day, she said make it good. So I wish for good health, then I wish to look. It's chief, not lieutenant. Yeah, I'm back, been a minute. My hard work gets you offended. Shout out my boy academics. You stay independent. You scamming it behind that twinkle in your eye. See the scam in it.
All right, you ready to go?
Yeah.
All right, another episode of Minnesota's #1 daily show live on Lake Street. Special guest, finally, we got it done, man. We got Marquise from 2 Arm Security.
Yeah.
Welcome,
Finally.
man. You here, man?
I appreciate you guys
Nah,
bringing me on.
of course, man. It took a while, but we got it done.
Took it. Yeah.
So let's talk about it, man. You got a lot of work under your belt. Pause. Pretty much any celebrity, hip hop celebrity, let's say, that comes through Minnesota, you're tasked most of the time
Most of the
with
time.
making sure that their safety is under control.
Yep.
So I guess my first question on that is like, how did you create that position for yourself?
I always been like a protector, so it's like why not get paid to do it?
Yeah.
So I just started my own security company.
Yep.
Because it's something different.
How
Not
long
too many
ago did you
companies
start?
out here?
How long ago did you start the company?
A year and a half. It'd be 2 years January.
Wow.
So I did all this like under 12 months. 12 months plus. Did
So-
everything.
Was a part of it is that you saw an open market for it?
Yeah, open market pretty much.
Because they're really, like, aside from 2 Arms, I know there are other security companies, but, like, you're really the premier one. Like, you don't see a lot of, like, I think part of it is you are so vocal as the CEO.
Mhm.
Not just vocal, but, like, you act like the rappers. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
that's the best way to say it is, like, you act like you're one of them. Like, you're one of the rappers. So that probably, do you think that that's a big benefit for you? Is that why people do tend to be, are you magnetic because of that?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's all about like reaching out, networking, and
Yeah.
you know, do my job. I stand on business. I do, you know, I just do my work. You know,
Yeah. People feel like,
then I let my work speak for itself. So, the safety first with me.
yeah. How many guys do you have working under you?
10.
So you plus 10?
Mm-hmm.
And so on, like, let's say let's say Ruby Rose comes through.
Mhm.
How many people does it take? Are you just doing detail security, just her? Or is it you and 6 guys and you don't know where the fuck they're at, but they're
It's
around
ju-
there?
It's just me doing security for her, and you know, if they got a show, and I might end up doing the venue, so I got my guys working the venue while
Yeah.
I do the security detail for the artist.
So essentially it just all depends on what they need. Like
Yeah.
there is no, it's
It all
just, okay,
depends on what they need. Yeah.
they just need one person. We just need one guy. And
Yeah, I'm like one guy, but I move like 10 people, so.
Yeah. Yeah, you're a big guy. Big fella. So has this always been something, like you said you've always been a protector, but like have you always like looked at, for instance, like when I see like back in like the 90s, you'd see like Tupac on MTV and he'd always have 3 big dudes around him. Is that something you always noticed?
Yeah.
Because that's something I always noticed. Like, okay, that's his bodyguards.
Yeah, he always got people with
Always got him.
him. Always got him.
And so did you strive to be that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you ever do any, bro, you're a big ass dude. You play football?
Yeah, I played football when I was growing up, basketball, baseball, box.
All that shit. But none of that you were a protector. You wanted to do.
Yeah, it's like my bread and butter now. I always wanted to be like a basketball player, like an NBA or something. That was my dream as
Yeah.
a kid growing up, you know.
Yeah. But just didn't.
Wasn't tall enough, I guess.
How tall are
I'm
you?
6'5", 6'6". That's a guard, you know. I'm
Yeah, that's
big,
Steph
so
Curry.
it's like,
That's
like,
Steph
how?
Curry. Yeah, yeah,
like,
yeah.
how this gonna work?
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. That's something I was talking to my kids about that. My kids don't understand. They still at that age. You know, I remember when I was at that age, we're like.
Then I was playing big man my whole life, like the 3, 4, and the 5.
Yeah.
You know,
Then you get
all
to
my
college
years
and
of
it's
playing
like.
basketball, and
you
it's
know.
like you gotta be a guard. You gotta retrain your body.
Yep.
You know, it's like it's crazy.
probably got to cut. Yeah, I mean, like all that weight you were carrying that was benefiting you. Nope.
I'm the same height as Klay Thompson.
For real. For real. Yeah. So, have you ever found yourself in a situation? So, okay, 2-armed security. You don't have to answer this if you don't want to. I don't know. I don't know the legal ramifications. You carry firearms?
Yep.
Is your whole in order to work for you, do you have to be able to carry?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I'd imagine, especially being primarily in hip hop.
Yeah, unless it's like a venue and it's like, you know, they just need a body,
Yeah.
somebody that's unarmed, and yeah, I might send 1 or 2 guys. But mostly everybody got to be armed.
How many times have you had to pull out?
None. I mean,
Really?
I pull out when I like walking people out, but not on just because it's a situation happening, nothing like that. I just
Yeah.
do it because it's safety first.
Yeah. So when you're walking, you will have it on you, like in your hand. Like
I have it on me. Yeah, I got this
Yeah.
with the strap and everything.
Yeah. What do you
AR-15 pistol.
15? Yeah. So, I mean,
Moving like the military.
and all your guys same?
Yeah.
Okay.
They might got a Draco or 2 and an AR, like a Glock or something like that.
So this shit is fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's
yeah.
got to be fun, right? Like, I mean, essentially your job is to just keep your head on a swivel and look scary as fuck.
Yeah, it's all about presentation. You know, it's all about presence.
Yeah.
Presence is everything.
So what makes you? Why do you carry yourself the way that you do? Why do you got the chain? You got your. You got the drip. Like you're not. You look like. You don't necessarily look like you'd be security. You look like you might be with them, like with the rappers. You might be the rapper.
It's just my swagger.
It's just you.
It's just me. It's been like me since day one.
So it's not like
Since a kid.
It's not like strategic to bring people in, because I mean I have to imagine like that attracts the rappers. When a rapper sees their security guard, like, oh shit, you drip down like me. Like this is.
I mean, that's if we going out or something like
Yeah.
that. But when I'm working, it's all black.
How do you create? Do you create personal relationships with a lot of these guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean I know.
It's
There's-
just that it's like more so that I'm not starstruck. I'm not fan out. A lot of securities be fan out. That's where they messed up at. And a lot of celebrities don't like that.
But sometimes
So
I look
I'm
at your.
just- I'm
Sometimes
just
I look
being
at your.
myself.
Sometimes I look at your posts like you are fanned out though. That's not the case.
No.
Sometimes it looks that way.
not
But I don't
at
know.
all.
I don't always know if that's promo or if that's just you or what. You know, because I don't know you like on a personal level. We've never actually met until
Never,
today.
yeah, until today.
So I mean, and we've talked. I mean, we've talked before, but like I don't always know like you.
it's like for me, it's like business, marketing, and networking.
Yeah.
You know, I do got to build my resume, so
Mhm.
I got to post when I am working and stuff like that, and pictures, whatever the case might be. Even
Yeah.
though I'm not that type to take pictures with them, it kind of just happens.
Yeah. I've
'Cause
actually
a lot of
wondered about.
people be telling me like you got to start taking pictures, you got to start doing business drops, because it's like your resume. That's pretty much like a review.
You've been doing that though.
Yeah.
I've noticed.
I took somebody advice and
Yeah.
I started doing it.
I've noticed recently within the last few months, you have some of these bigger names. They'll shout you out in there.
Yeah, Tony
Do a
Rock for
video.
one. That was my first one.
Yeah.
Chris Rock brother.
Yep. Yeah, Tony Rock. That's.
And
How
I
long-
be
how-
in contact with everybody to this day, you know, check up on them, making sure everything's cool, keeping in contact. So
So you just keep that personal relationship alive. So that way, how
Yeah.
often do you travel out of state to do your job, or not very often?
I used to travel a lot, but like in the last 6 months, not much.
Is that just because there's enough for you to do here?
Yep.
Yeah.
I be
'Cause
so busy here, and it's like I don't got time to take off.
Who's one person that could hit you for security detail that you would be starstruck by?
Can't be starstruck in this game. That's
At
how
all?
you fail. Yeah.
But even if you were just quietly starstruck, who could hit you and you'd be like, God, what the fuck?
Yeah, I would have said 50, but I already did details for him before being around him, so
50.
I wasn't really starstruck. 50 Cent,
Yeah.
that was my idol growing up.
Mm.
Him and Boosie, That's what I looked up to as a kid growing up.
You
And
did.
I wasn't starstruck at all.
You covered Boosie before too.
Yeah, a few times.
You got them all.
Yep.
Damn. So, what is your goal? Like, what's your? You want to build it to the point where you have 20 guys under you. Do you want to get to a point where you don't have to do the security detail at all yourself? You can just sit behind a desk and disperse?
I love it too much.
So you like
and not to do it, yeah.
You like the actual physical involvement.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
I like being front line, being in the field.
Do you do you were in the military? Did you ever want to be in the military?
No. I never had thoughts on that.
You just this because it looks natural. Like you look
just
like
comfortable. I'm just used to doing it. I've been here before.
What about like
and like one of my goals is to be somebody personal
that's
security.
What I was just gonna
24/7.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to get to.
That's exactly what you just read my thoughts because that's exactly what I was just gonna ask you. So that is the goal for you, is to just be
somebody.
Not Jadakiss is coming. All right, you're hired. Ruby Rose is coming. All right, you're hired.
That's one.
You want to be one person.
Yeah.
So how do you do that? You just got to be picked, or do you have to apply, or where? Like, how does that work?
Just got to get picked. Just got to keep working, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess this is not enough what I've done so far. So
somebody's got to come here. You got to be their security detail, and then before they leave, they got to go. Hey, what are you doing for the rest of your life?
Pretty much.
You want to hop on the jet with me and just ride with me? Yeah, I mean,
that's one of my goals. So
I'm gonna ask you to be honest and vulnerable. Do you get scared? Never. You don't never feel fear, scared for your life, nothing.
Nothing.
Not if you're not afraid of being shot. You been shot before?
No.
Nothing?
Been shot at, but not shot.
Shot at? Who's your favorite person to detail? The most fun.
I gotta say either Boosie or Mike Epps, because Mike Epps is a funny guy.
Mm-hmm. I love him. Mike Epps is one of the funniest people on the planet.
Funny.
Yeah. So you have fun with Mike Epps?
Yeah.
He roast you?
Nah.
Nah.
I mean, security. He can't roast me.
He's supposed to roast the security. I don't know.
He did roast somebody that did do security. Maybe he was in a club. Because they was fanning out trying to take a picture with him. But he told him, he's like, you working. You ain't supposed to take a picture with me, but you working.
Damn. Wow. So, Boosie or Mike Epps. If you had your choice of who to do, just your private security detail, like you're hired forever, who would 50? You want to rock with 50?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rock with 50. 50 or Boo.
Yeah.
But mostly 50 because he businessman. He got more ways for you to be successful in life. You got the TV shows, the movies, and whatnot.
Yeah. Yeah, he's really an anomaly. He's like one of the, to me, 50 kind of is like the more gully version of Hove. He's kind of, you know what I mean? Like he's a little more grimy and dirty. Like he'll talk shit. You know what I mean? But like Hove don't say nothing.
Yeah, that's 50,
But
50
the business aspect though, very comparable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like his business
is outstanding. Like nobody grind like him.
Yeah. And still finds time to roast people and
finds time.
Find beefs and
That's to do him, just being him.
Yeah, no, it's impressive. 50 is definitely one of the GOATs. So give me like the craziest, without incriminating yourself or anybody else, craziest shit that's happened to you on security detail.
When I was doing security for Ruger, fans was just doing too much, just overdoing it, trying to see, just overdoing it, trying to see if that's really him, and trying to look in the truck, look all in the cars and stuff like that. We was in Iowa.
And what happened?
Um,
You had to get out?
I'm out already. He's sitting in the car. I'm outside the car, doing what I'm supposed to do, and fans driving up, trying to draw attention, doing too much. Pretty much had to tell him, go about your business.
That was it? Nobody, but nothing happened? You have to put your hands on anybody or
Yeah,
anything?
put my hands on nothing. Nope.
Have you ever had to actually?
Probably in the club we did after the fact, but
Have
you
you
know how it be.
have you had to
Doing shows and stuff
forcibly remove people from situations? Like how often do you have to actually physically manhandle somebody?
like that. Not often.
No.
I threw a few people out the clubs before, like, picked them up and tossed them out.
That's it?
Things
So-
like that.
What are from your point of view, what are your thoughts of our entertainment industry here in Minnesota?
As far as, like, the artists.
Yeah, the artists, in general, like, do you feel like things are bubbling? You feel like things are stagnant? You feel like we're still generating something, building something?
Still building. Minnesota got a lot of talent here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It just got to get noticed.
Have you ever been hit up by anybody locally to do security detail?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I mean, we got guys.
Few people.
We got guys in the music industry here that got ties that aren't necessarily safe everywhere. So I imagine they need security detail.
Yeah, I mean, it's safety first. Everybody needs security for what could happen. That's why you got security for what could happen. So
Yeah,
if you smart, you get you some security, especially if you got it like in your budget.
yeah, for sure. So I've noticed that you definitely get, at least on social media, you have a tendency to get mixed up in the politics of the music business, and that's part of what goes into you being you. You don't.
Yeah, I'm the closest thing to the artist.
Yeah.
Security.
Yeah. So, do you ever regret that, or feel like that's a bad idea, or do you ever involve yourself in things that you like? I'm just curious about your mindset on doing that, on being involved in the street politics, and like, is that something you have to do?
No, I don't get in it. I just stay in my lane. I just do me. I just do my job. If I get booked, I'm gonna come do my job and I'm gonna go home.
But you don't ever feel concerned that you could get mixed up into the politics, and now you're a target?
No, I tell people all the time, like, I mess with everybody who mess with me, and y'all ain't got no ties to it. I don't mess with such and such. I'm just me, myself.
Where did you learn your business acumen? Like, is it all just you?
All just me, pretty much. Yeah, just learning.
You study it? Do you study your field?
Yeah.
From are there goats in the security field that like the best security guys ever that you can like learn from?
Yeah, I could. I learned a lot from 50 Cent, head of security. I learned a lot from him. I talk to him a lot to this day. He just be giving me some pointers and stuff like that. Just don't work with everybody. All money ain't good money. So
Yeah. So you picky choose.
and I pick and choose who to do business with.
That's interesting.
And it's like I'm not cheap, so anybody just can't book me.
Yeah, but you don't have a problem getting booked.
No.
So the price must not be too bad.
Not too bad.
I mean, for what they're wanting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So talk about the future. I know you mentioned that you were potentially going on tour.
Yep.
Can you talk to me about that a little bit, or?
I'm supposed to be going on tour with Jadakiss soon, with him, Cameron, and Mace.
I still don't understand why they're bringing Mace, but I guess. You can't say nothing, huh?
I don't really know too much about it yet. I just got it.
No, I mean, you can't say
Got
nothing about
some
why they're
details.
bringing Mace.
I don't know why, because he's Mace. They probably, best friends or something. They tied in together. They make music together.
I guess. So how did that come about?
Just building like a relationship with Jadakiss. He was just here not too long ago. That's my second time doing security for him, so he just like how I move and how I stand on business.
So this is essentially kind of what you were aiming for is potentially happening.
Yes.
Right? You covered him. You did security detail for him when he was here, and now you're being asked to go around the country with him.
Yes.
So essentially, this might be
might be my big break.
Might be your moment.
Yeah.
So what if that? So if this is your moment, then what happens to two-armed security?
It's still gonna be here. You
Okay.
know, it's just the CEO and founder is just gonna be on the road.
And then you'll have to handle business from the road, or do you have somebody under you that?
I got somebody under me.
Okay, so
I
you
got-
have like a protege that would take over for you.
Yeah, I got guards. I got business managers.
Okay, that's dope. And this is and you did all this just on your own, accord. No school, no training, no nothing.
Straight out the mud.
And how, so what about like the guys that are under you? Your the other gentlemen under you. Do you put them through any kind of training?
Yeah, they do training and stuff like that. And
Okay.
I haven't done it in a while because most of them are already experienced and I already know what they're supposed to do.
Are you like a certified trainer then? Do you have to do that? Like, do you?
I don't. I send them somebody else.
Okay. Huh. Be cheaper probably if you could just teach them, right?
Yeah.
Just a thought. If you, especially if gun training, like, you can just become a certified, a certified instructor.
Yeah. That'd be nice. That'd be dope.
That shit
Actually,
all under one roof.
One-stop shop.
Yeah, one-stop
I
shop.
already got the transportation with the security already, so
Yeah.
not a bad idea.
That's pretty dope, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's impressive that you've done all of this with no real formal training. You just said, I'm a big motherfucker and I'll fuck you up, so don't fuck with me. And they really don't. Sounds like, I mean, right? Am I wrong? Like it's
You ain't wrong at
don't
all.
fuck-
It's pretty well like on some Suge Knight type of deal.
Yeah. Don't be like Suge though.
Nah.
Suge, nah, I don't think Suge was a very good dude.
Nah, besides, he was a bodyguard before he was CEO of Death Row Records or whatever.
Yeah. Is music like this is what you want to do, right? Is this a means for you to get into something else, or is this really essentially like this is your career, this is what you want to do for the rest of your life? You would like to retire off of security detail.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
And invest.
Is that a concern of yours that like at some point you might be too old to do it? Is that something you think about?
Yeah.
Future
references, like probably when I'm 50.
Yeah.
That's where I'm grinding hard now, so I could just chill in my 30s and 50s.
Retire.
Yeah, I do a lot.
Yeah.
And I'm only one person.
Yeah, because it's kind of like a professional athlete. It's like at some point this is gonna be done.
At some point, you can't do it no more.
Yeah, that thought just popped into my head. So yeah, at some point, I mean, I guess if you keep yourself in good shape.
I got about like 20 years left.
Yeah, I mean, there's
20,
probably a couple 60-year-old badass security guards out there that are still riding around with some old white rock star or something like that. Yeah, I'm sure they're out there.
Yeah, somebody out there doing something still at
Yeah.
that age.
So you don't know for sure that you're headed out with Jadakiss, or do you know for sure?
For sure, yeah.
You are for sure. When does that start?
Whenever they get the dates and whenever he called me. Whenever
Okay.
he called me, I'll be ready. So
Is this a how big of a tour is this? Do you know? Is it all over?
Could be all over because they legends in the game. So
Yeah.
you know, he's still selling out. He's still getting booked. You know, Jadakiss OG. You know, you got Cameron too, and you got Mace. So
Yeah,
they
for sure.
legends in the game. So
Yeah, and Kiss has like had like a rebirth too because of all the verses shit.
yeah,
Yeah, people are like, he had to remind us all why he's one of the best.
top 5 dead or alive.
Yeah, I mean it's hard to disagree. Who's your top 5 dead or alive?
Dead or alive, both.
Don't matter,
Don't
alive or
matter.
dead. Your top 5 ever.
I gotta say, Pac. Nas. Pac, Nas, 50. Jadakiss. This is a tough one out of, I say Biggie, then I gotta go with Boosie. 6.
Okay. I'm not mad at it. Yeah, that's a solid 5. So how much do you pay attention to the music scene here? Or are you too busy to really pay attention?
I'd be busy. I mean, I pay attention to it. Then again, I don't.
Who do
I
you-
got my own stuff.
Who do
going
you
on.
like here? Who could you see being on that tour with Jadakiss and them?
The Minnesota Official Boys.
Wait, who?
Minnesota Official Boys. And Kiki G. It's a few artists that's nice out here. Mello, he nice.
Who? Say it again.
Mello from St. Paul,
I don't think
he
I know.
nice.
I don't think I know who that is. You might have to put me on.
And it's a few rappers that's nice from St. Paul and Minneapolis.
Oh, for sure. No, there's
Especially the females.
yeah, the females are on top. We've been talking about that a lot today.
I think the females gonna be the ones to do it though.
Yeah, I mean, they got to start getting along a little more. They might need to team up a little bit more. But I agree with you that as of right now, if for no other reason, because ain't nobody dropping music but the women.
But the females.
Yeah, I don't
That's
know
who
what.
I see down my news feed.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with you. We've been talking about that a lot today. Like the women got it. They got it right now. They definitely got. Who's your favorite female artist? I know you said Kiki.
Kiki G probably is.
Mhm. She's dope. She's been up here. Carson Blue. Keita.
Akita,
Yeah.
she nice. They got a nice few good ones.
Carson and Akita to me are top 2.
You think top 2?
I think so. Yeah. Top 2. I mean, there are other artists that I think there are other women that are artists that aren't really working right now that I would say could maybe be better than them. Maybe I don't. But that's the thing is like better is tough too because, like we talked about with Carson, or like I talked about with Carson, is I think Carson there's more to her than just rap. She has star quality. There's something different about her than there is anybody else. I think Akita has a level of that too. Akita's a better, like to me, Akita's a better rapper than Carson, but Carson has something else.
She got like a Cardi B.
Yeah, there's just something about her. There's a star quality. That's how you know because you can't even say what it is. There's just something about her that's special and different than anybody else. But I agree with you. Dudes got to step up. Men out here they got to start dropping music.
Because females got it. You ask me if they do like a female versus male battle, I think the females will win. Honestly, it's like a cipher.
I mean, they just did a women's cipher and a men's cipher. And
Like together, like going against each other.
I liked the
they
women's cipher
yeah.
more. No disrespect to all the dudes in the men's cipher, because some of them are my boy, like my friends. But
Who you think the best as far as the males?
I mean, to me, so that conversation for me is probably more analytical, because I have different boxes. So like, I think that there are artists that are ready. Aren't necessarily the best or make the best music, but they make industry ready music and they have an image. So I mean, someone like P. Will, he's ready. Like his image is there, the music, the quality of music is there, like it's all there. He's got it already. But man, I'm gonna say the same names I say every time. I mean, to me, it's Prince Riley.
Yeah,
I think to me, this is just my opinion.
he different.
I think Prince Riley is the best artist in Minnesota. That's really what I think. I think Prince Riley is the best artist in Minnesota. He needs to release more music, especially the shit that he's played for us here that isn't out. And I think if he had money behind him, that's, I think, a key. That's a key. I think he needs backing. He needs money. Somebody needs to put money. If you put money behind, investment behind these guys, it's over.
Yeah, they could
I mean,
definitely
they're
show
outta
up.
here.
and
I
show
mean,
out.
I put him, whole hood choir. I put him, Mac Turner, Huncho, and P. Will, all neck and neck. They're all right there. You line all 4 of them up, put some money under all of them and just go, here you go, here's a budget, it's over. It's over, and that's going to open a floodgate. And that's not to say there's not 100 other artists, but we got to focus on the ones. You know what I mean? Like, we got to focus on the ones in order to open the floodgate. And I mean, will that ever happen? I don't know. Hope so.
Somebody got to break it.
Yeah. I think money is the thing that we're missing the most. Investment, money behind these artists. Because it costs money to do this shit. It costs money to do all this. Like, it's cool that you recorded in your mom's basement. And it's great that you know an engineer that can make it sound like you recorded it in a major studio. But how are you going to promote it?
Yeah, you got to have money to make money.
You got to have a marketing budget. You got to run ads. You got to, you know what I mean? Like, 2,300 views on your latest video on YouTube. It's cool.
Yeah, I'm about to start my promo run. You know, Sauce Walker started it already for me.
Sauce Walker did?
They've been posting my page and everything on Instagram. So you got to spend money to make money.
You absolutely do. You do. And that's in every business, man. This shit ain't free. It costs money to make that money. You got to, you know what I mean? You got to be able to.
You got to do it.
You have to. Marketing dollars are more important than ever.
Yeah, you get what you put in.
Absolutely. Well, man, I got nothing else for you, but I think what I will say is, for one, just to give you your flowers, I think that it's really dope to find out that this is really, you built all of this on your back with nothing.
Yeah, it hit different.
You just did this. You just did this by yourself. You didn't go to school, no formal training, no nothing. You just said, fuck this. I want to be a protector for a living. And you do it.
Yeah, I surprised myself how fast I came and how far I came in this business. So.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's dope, man. I think it's cool, and I really think it's cool that it's being built here. It's another part. I mean, it's another part of the entertainment industry.
Yo, that's the home base.
Yeah. It's another part.
That's where it started at.
What you do is another part of the entertainment industry. Very important part. Because we see how many of our legends we've lost. Now imagine if nobody had security, it'd be more.
Yeah.
It should be zero.
Should be.
Let's get it down to zero. But you take the security element away, and it's even more. It's worse.
Yeah, because that's you know, we got the most dangerous job, man. You know, we like they first line of defense.
Yeah.
So it's like.
Yeah, man. Well, keep going. Keep doing what you're doing. And I hope you reach that pinnacle. I hope you end up with 50. I really do. I hope if that's what you want, if that's your main objective, that's your main goal, I wish that on you. I hope that happens for you. And I think going on tour with Jadakiss and Cameron and Mace is not a good start because 50 has openly beefed with all of them. So you might want to not do it. We know what 50 does when you align with the ops. You're an op forever. But Mace was signed to G-Unit at one point. So maybe he's got cool repertoire with Mace. Man, I got nothing else for you. Where can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram at official 2-Arm Security. That's Instagram, and on Facebook, 2-Arm Security LLC.
I wonder if they can scan that through the camera.
Yeah, that's the QR code.
We're going to find out. I appreciate your time, man. This was fun. I'm glad we finally got to it. It won't be the last time.
Not at all.
When you come up off that tour, hit me up.
Yeah, after the Finesse 2-Time show.
When is that one?
December 23rd.
Christmas time.
Yeah, they had postponed it.
That's right. It was supposed to be
a week ago. Yeah.
Well,
so that should be interesting.
For sure. Well, definitely hit us up after that tour, man, because I want to hear stories from the road.
Got you.
I know that'll be crazy. Or maybe it will be nice and quiet.
Be a dope experience.
For sure, a dope experience. And I hope you get, like I said, man, I hope you get everything you're looking for out here, man. And keep going. It's dope. I think it's really dope. It's dope that you've done this all by yourself. Shout out to you, man. For real.
Appreciate it.
That's it. Another episode of Live on Lake Street. I'm Jake Faircloth. Follow me everywhere at Jake Faircloth1.
Damn, what in high school, I let it blam, what I wasn't playing, what I'm coming straight out the south. Hey, genius, best watch your mouth. When I put up on P&B right, that ain't he come out. You moving ounces, I just moved 100 things in a drought. You want the south side, outside the fence of your house. You talking all that, then when I come talking about?